Database giant Oracle is moving aggressively into the cloud. Here to discuss their strategy and everything they're doing in the cloud is Oracle's Cloud SVP, Steve DeHeeb. Welcome to TheStreet.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you again.
Likewise. So, Steve, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet have all built up huge businesses in the cloud. What is Oracle? What's their sort of overall strategy, sort of, for competing in this highly competitive space?
Yeah, I think one of it's we look at cloud maybe a little bit differently than some of those do. We look at it holistically. There's really three core parts to the cloud. There's a SaaS layer, which is a business applications, and in there in the cloud we offer one of the broadest portfolios spanning human resources, sales, marketing, ERP. We have the underlying platform, which is where our database lives. Obviously, that's sort of core to who we are. That's where the integration, the analytics, the security, and a lot of this emerging technology around machine learning, blockchain, IoT, and human interfaces. And then underneath all that foundational is our infrastructure as a service, which we've purpose-built for machine learning workloads as well as AI workloads. And so we're taking a holistic approach to the cloud across all layers.
Right. Now, I know Oracle recently decided not to break out all those, the results of each of those different platforms, IaaS, SaaS, PaaS. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about why Oracle decided to do that?
Yeah, I think what we're doing is we're just reflecting how customers buy, to be honest. And so we engage with the customer, and there'll be some aspects that are cloud, there'll be some aspects that remain on-prem. A lot of people are deploying this in a hybrid way. They're taking a very thoughtful approach in terms of their path to cloud. Some things might move right away, other things might stay on-prem, whether it's by type of data, application, region. So we'll have customers that will tend to continue to buy database licenses, for example, on-prem, but we give them the ability to take those licenses and actually deploy them in cloud as well. So it's about a degree of choice and flexibility that I think we can uniquely offer, given the scope of our solutions and given how we've set this up commercially as well.
Right. And how are the overall results of this new sort of grouping doing?
Yeah, I think we've had, we've continued to, drive good results. And I think a lot of it too, a lot of the momentum we're seeing in the market is around this innovation. We've had extraordinary momentum in terms of the amount of innovation we've delivered to market with our autonomous database, which is self-driving. And I think the killer app is around this self-securing and self-patching for many CIOs and CEOs. Also, the AI capabilities that we built into our applications is something that's really setting us apart as well. So I think when we look at those two aspects with this underlying infrastructure, we're seeing positive momentum, across all customers, all industries, and use cases that are just incredible. I think people are limited only by their imagination when they get their hands on things like blockchain and IoT and machine learning. So it's exciting to see the pickup and what's happening out there.
Right. And artificial intelligence, obviously, a big buzzword, and it's something that a lot of companies are taking advantage of. And I believe Larry Ellison has said that he believes that in a few years, 100% of companies will be using AI, based applications on the cloud. So. Yeah. How do you see that sort of developing?
Yeah, I think we're actually at the forefront of that. So what we've done is, while we have a platform that allows you to build AI applications, to build IoT applications, to create chatbots and all that, we've done the hard work to take things like AI and build them into the applications that we're offering our customers today. So we see it as a feature. So it's integrated into supply chain, so I can understand the best freight terms. It's integrated into our HR application, so out of a pool of thousands of candidates, based on a profile it automatically creates, I can determine who the best fit candidates are. It's integrated into services and solutions. It's also integrated into our database, which allows it to run by itself, and it's integrated into things like security that allows me to automatically detect anomalous events and respond. So there's a lot of work we're doing to actually embed these solutions, these emerging technologies, into what we offer today as a feature so we can drive real outcomes.
Right, right. And we were talking earlier about all the various ways that companies and businesses are using the cloud.
Yeah.
It still seems pretty early days. Where would you say we are in the development of companies adopting the cloud?
I think it's interesting. It's definitely moved from, okay, like, what's cloud? Why would I want to go to cloud, to, I get it. Either all of my business or part of my business is going to move. And again, there's sort of a thoughtful roadmap for many customers. And now it's become a question of like how. So it's moved beyond sort of self-service cloud, I think, to, and that's still a big aspect of it, to how do I architect it, how do I migrate it, how do I manage it, how do I secure it, how do I leverage and drive real business value out of these emerging technologies to change my business, use cloud as an opportunity to do something different, to be more competitive, to engage with customers in ways I couldn't before. And so that's what we're seeing.
Right. And where do you see the sort of cloud business developing, in sort of the next year, and then also just sort of longer term?
Yeah. Well, I think, again, we're really focused on driving all this innovation to market, again, engaging with all these companies to help them get the benefits of the innovation that we've been delivering to market. So I think we'll continue to innovate because that's what we do. I mean, again, an extraordinary amount of innovation over the last couple of years going into this year. So, we spend $6 billion a year on R&D, so that's not going away. That innovation engine is just incredible. But again, it's about how do we make sure we're working with our customers to deploy these solutions so they can really get these great business outcomes, across all of our stack.
Right, great. Well, we'll look forward to hearing more about Oracle's cloud results when earnings come out. Is it early February?
Yeah, I believe so.
Right. And thanks for coming to TheStreet and sharing
really appreciate it.
some insights about what Oracle's doing in the cloud.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks.